everything that goes against the Bible, you must subject it unto Christ. You got to be thrown in jail and locked up, and you have to subject your mind to the Bible. All right, so let's see what Christ looks like. Let's get to the image of Christ. Because a lot of people don't know what Christ looks like. That's why they hate themselves. That's why we go to church every Sunday and worship a false God. Let's see what color Christ looks like. Read.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 14.
Read.
His hair and his hairs were white like wool.
So the Bible says that Christ had the head on his hairs were what?
Were white like wool.
So Christ had woolly hair. If you look up the word wool, wool means the hair of the Negroes. Who do they call Negroes? You go to so-called blacks and Hispanics. The people that's walking down Washington Broad to this day. You are so-called Negroes, you are the Israelites. Christ have hair like you, sister. You hear that, sis? Christ had hair like you. He look just like you. Since you have 5 minutes to listen to the word of God, 5 minutes. Read it again. Read that part again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool. As white as snow.
So Christ's hair wasn't blonde, it wasn't stringy. It was white like wool, as white as snow. Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So his eyes was a flame of fire. Why? Was he a drunk? No. He drank wine in moderation. What people on the earth, when they drink, their eyes get red? Only black people. Some have others. Look at the people out here right now, the drunks and the alcoholics. Look at their eyes. Guess what? Their eyes are red. Just like Christ. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
And what?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
So John the Revelator looked down at Christ's feet, and his feet were like unto fire and brass. What is brass? What color is brass? It is a derivative of brown. Who walk around here with feet like fine brass? Christ. Read.
As if they burn in a furnace.
So it was so black, it was like he'd been burnt in a furnace. So we're proving to you that Christ is a black man. That is a high thing that we must cast down. That's the imagination that plagues our communities. So you're getting the truth right now. So listen up and hear the word of God. Give me Jeremiah 14:2. So if Christ was black, what color was his people?
Bring it on.
What color was Christ's people? Was he black and his people white? We're going to find out today. Read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2.
Read.
Judah mourning.
Who?
Judah mourning.
So Judah is short for Jew. The real Jews are in mourning. Who on this earth are in mourning? Who gets shot down in the streets? Who have no justice? Who serve a God that doesn't look like them? That's our people. So the real Jews are in mourning, brother. Read.
And against their language.
That's what we have, no leaders. We are the only people that look at entertainers and actors as our leaders.
Bring it on.
That is sad as hell. We have so-called Cardi B, LeBron James, we have Odell Beckham. That's who we look at in our communities. But the so-called actors, we look at, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, Ron Martin, I think that's his name. Those are the people that we look at, and they are weak. They're not the leaders in our community because they don't stand up for our people. Read.
They are black unto the ground.
What color are the Jews?
They are black unto the ground.
So the real Jews are black. If you have a shovel and you dig a hole in the ground, what color is the soil of the earth? It is black. Read.
And the cry of Jerusalem is going up.
So the cry of Jerusalem is going up. Why? Because we don't know who we are. We are fainted. We lost conscious of ourselves. Isaiah 42:22. I think that's it, right? Isaiah 42:22?
No, I got it.
Got it? Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 51, verse 20. Thy sons have fainted.
So the Israelite men, we have fainted. We have lost consciousness. We don't know who we are. That's why we call ourselves African American, Haitian, Negro, Black. We faint. We lost consciousness of who we are as a people.
Read. Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets.
Our men, we lie at the head of every street corner. Washington Broad, Martin Luther King and Claiborne, under the bridge, in the night walk. We lie at the head of every street. That is a curse. That's also identifying who the real children of Israel is. Read again.
Thy sons have fainted.
Read.
They lie at the head of all the streets. As a wild bull in a net.
So our people are wild. We are wild and untamed. That's why the murder is so high. That's why the robberies are so high. That's why the rape is so high. Because we are as a wild bull breed.
They are full of the fury of the Lord.
What is the fury of the Lord that is talking about? Deuteronomy 28, Leviticus 26, the curses of the Lord. Read.
The rebuke of thy God.
See that? That is why we are jacked up. That's why we are bucked out of our minds. We are rebuked right now. That's it on that?
121.
What is read?
Therefore hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine.
Say, listen, afflicted in the what? Read again.
Therefore hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine.
Afflicted. Our people are getting afflicted day in and day out on their jobs. We work 10-hour shifts, getting paid $8,000 an hour. We can barely pay our rent, our mortgage, car insurance. Do we go home to to children that don't even want to listen to us? That's how we are afflicted right now. We are afflicted in what?
Therefore hear thou this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine.
Afflicted and drunk. What are we drunk from? What are we? Because our people walk around all day drunk, but they ain't talking about the alcohol. They ain't talking about the MD 2020 or the Powerball. They talking about that. Let's see what it's talking about.
Bring it up.
Micah.
The book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 11.
Right.
If a man walking in the spirit in falsehood, do lie.
So the spirit is what? Falsehood. Falsehood. That's the topic. Read.
Say, I will prophesy unto thee of wine and of strong drink.
That is the wine that it is talking about. They ain't talking about actual alcohol. It's talking about falsehood and lies. What is the lies? That Christ is a white man. We are nothing. We are Gentiles. That everybody can be saved. That is the falsehood. Read.
He shall even be a prophet of this people.
So that's our people. False prophets, the pastors in our community. They prophesy to us lies. But we are just telling you the truth. Why? Because we try to get the hell up out of here. Give me John 8:32. John 8:32. We're not going to teach y'all lies. We're not going to give y'all smooth work. We're going to tell y'all thus saith the Lord, whether you like it or not. Read.
The book of John, chapter 8, verse 32.
Read.
And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
So the Bible said the truth, you shall know the truth, and the truth going to make you free. Obviously, we don't know the truth. Because why? Because we're here in captivity. Read.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 142.
So let's see what the truth is. Read.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
So the Bible said God's laws, that is the truth. When you understand who you are as a people and what you must do, then you will be free. Free in what? Free in your mind. Free in your spirit. You're not going to walk around here half dead. You're not going to have hatred towards your brother. You're not going to have hatred towards your sister. You're not going to have hatred towards yourself. Hey, brother with the mailman costume on. Hey, brother, do you hear your history in the Bible? Hey, come see me when we come out the stove. What you got?
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 16.
All right, I'll praise.
The man that wanted out of the way of understanding.
So it said the man, that man or that woman that wanted out of understanding, meaning God's laws and His commandments, read.
Shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Shall remain in the what?
In the congregation of the dead.
That's what you see in the black and Hispanic communities. Walking zombies. People that don't know who they are. Right now, we are the walking dead because we don't know who we are. Why? Because we walk out of the ways of understanding God's laws. Get what is Deuteronomy 6 and 5. Let's see what the understanding is that we must go back into. Deuteronomy 6 and look at verse 5.
Chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments.
So the Most High gave us statutes and judgments. Read.
Even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess.
So whatever land that we in to possess it, we must follow this. Read.
Keep therefore and do them.
So keep it and do it. Read.
For this is your wisdom and your understanding.
So this is our wisdom and understanding, God's laws. But guess what? We walk away from that. That's why we remain in the congregation of the dead.
Bring it out.
From Root 4 and 1. That's why we remain in the congregation of the dead, because we wander outside of God's laws. We shoot each other, rob each other. We worship, we in idolatry, worship a false image of Christ. That is idolatry. That is outside of God's understanding. Read.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1.
Read.
This is the book of the commandments of God.
So this Bible is the book of the commandments of God, not the Quran. Alright, read.
And the law that endure forever.
How long?
Forever.
So guess what? The laws are not done away with. And here in 2020, you still have to keep God's commandments, no matter what your pastors tell you. Read.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
So guess what? When you keep God's commandments, you are coming alive. You are alive. But read.
But such as leave it shall die.
You are going to die. That's why we are lawless. That's why we rob each other. Because we are in the congregation of the dead. We don't have God's laws. Read.
Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it.
So God is instructing our people. Turn, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Take hold of your history. Take hold of your nationality. All right? Go to Deuteronomy 28. Start at verse 1. Deuteronomy 28, verse 1.
Bring it up.
Because you have to understand who you are first, all right? Because we read the Bible, but a lot of our people don't understand that he's talking about them. So they're not going to do it. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1.
Read.
And it shall come to pass.
I'm sorry, get it 1 and 1. 1 and 1. Deuteronomy 1 and 1, all right? Deuteronomy 1 and 1. Let's see who is the subject matter of this Bible. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. These are the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So here, if anybody have any recollection of the scriptures, when Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt, the Most High gave them laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
All right, read.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all
So
Israel.
Moses is speaking to the Israelites when he was led out of Egypt, all right? That is the subject matter. Keep that in your head. Yes.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So he told the Israelites, if you would not hearken to the voice of the Lord your God, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
All these what?
curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So he told the Israelites, if you would not hearken, listen to the commandments of God, that curses are going to come upon you and overtake you. What is a curse? Is a curse something delightful? Is it something pleasant? No, it is something terrible and bad.
Bring it
So
up.
let's read some of these terrible and bad things that will happen to the children of Israel. All right, read.
Verse 16. Cursed shall I be in the city.
So the Most High said, but you're not listening to me, you're going to be cursed in the inner cities. No matter what city you go in America, South America, in the Caribbean islands, in Africa, in Europe, you're going to be cursed. You're going to be in the same living conditions. Section 8 housing, poor education. All right, read.
And cursed shall I be in the field.
And we was cursed in the sugarcane fields, the tobacco fields, rice field. Alright? That is the biblical prophecy. Even today, we was cursed in our field of work. A lot of us work 9 to 5 and we don't like it. We don't like the conditions. Alright, we stand on our feet from sun up to sundown, making $7.25 an hour minimum wage. That's the reality. That is the reality that's faced against us. Alright? Why? Because we're not keeping God's commandments.
Bring it up.
Verse 17. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
I say, cursed shall thou be the baskets in thy stores. You don't see too many black-owned establishments in our communities. You always see the Arabs, the Chinese, or the so-called white man in our communities. But when you do see our people that own certain bomb and pop stores, you barely see anything on the shelf. The Bible said, cursed shall be the fruit. Did you read it again?
Deuteronomy 28, verse 17. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
So the Bible said, cursed shall be your baskets and thy stores. That's why you'll see a lot of black-owned establishments that flourish. You see some, but you don't see a whole lot. Read.
Verse 18. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land.
So the fruit of thy body, what is that talking about? Your kids. We have babies out of wedlock. We lay with him. But when the child come out, he don't know who he is. He's destroyed. That's why he has certain illness and some disease. They have heart issues, brain issues. They have certain limps or whatnot. The Bible said, cursed shall be the fruit of thy body. It's talking about your kids. Read.
And the fruit of thy land.
And the fruit of your lands. In a lot of places, we are not able to grow certain things because our ground is cursed. The Most High plagued out the soil of the ground. Give me verse 32.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 32.
Right.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Anybody, any black and Hispanic is over here, over the age of 25, you can understand that our people went through slavery. We have a little bit of knowledge of slavery, so we understand that our sons and daughters were given to another race of people. Right there in front of the St. Louis Cathedral, our sons and daughters were sold on auction slave blocks on Canal Street. They was made as slaves right around the corner. Read again.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Guess what? When we came to the city of New Orleans, we was given to another race of people. Read.
And thy eyes shall look and fill with longing for them all the day long. And there shall be no might in thy hand.
So we're going to be powerless as a race of people. Look at us today. We can sit in no seat of authority today. That's why we're going around and
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.